How is everybody? Whew. Whoever you are, first of all, I need you to pull back. Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna wait just a little bit, just a few minutes, and let at least a couple people get in, and then we're just gonna get it started. Because this is one of those nights, again, that the divine is like, press record and get it started. So we just pressing record and we're getting it started. And in this process of getting it started, I'm just going to say this. Wow. You need to call back your power. Blessed and transmuted. Yeah. Call back your power, blessed and transmuted. Because baby, you are running, you are moving forward, have been moving forward with like the heart of God in your hands. And you've come up against a lot of challenges. But those challenges are done. Okay? They're done. You're dealing with some energies that you know who they are, you know what they are because they're draining you. These energies are draining you. When you're around them, you feel drained. You feel almost out of breath. You have plans, you have things that you're going to do, and then you don't get to them. You don't get them done. And it's always the same people that you find yourself in company with at this time when you can't seem to just move forward with what you are attempting to get done. Call back your power from these entities. These may be some people that you had to let go in the midst of your journey along the way. And then now that you've evolved and you've come to a certain space, these energies are wanting to come back into your life. They're wanting to really find time with you, make time with you. But just the idea of it, you're spending time going back and forth in your mind, back and forth in your mind. You're going back and forth in your mind about the validity of them wanting you to be in their life or you wanting to go back into that circle. You're going back and forth in your mind, in your heart. It's like something is kind of like, I don't know. And then you're trying to forgive, and so you don't want to not forgive because you've evolved past that, right? So why should you care? You're good, right? But this is something deeper than that. It's not time yet. It's not time for you to get back into those spaces. It's not time for you to do that. Because you're still carrying, it's like you're still carrying that baby. And you have things to do. I need you to stay focused. I need you to call back your power from those. And for some of you, some people, you're going to have to just completely cut the tie. You gotta cut the tie. It's done. And it's okay. Over time, you will heal. You are healing. And you're gonna find out that, I like to think of it like this. If you were in a war, and in the war, you may get shot. You may get knocked down. You may get wounded in some kind of way. But then there is a point that you may walk around with something on your head where you're covering the wound, but you're not completely healed yet. But you're healed enough, you're covered up just enough to make it through to the end. But it's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over yet as far as your healing. You're not completely healed yet. So when you're opening up a wound that is it's already a wound. It's not time yet. If divine moved you out of a space while you were in your journey, keep on moving, baby. It's not time yet. Okay? And it may, for that person or that group of people, it may never be the time for you to enter that room again. Maybe it was for you to exit the room and the divine has shut that door and you will not ever go back in it again. That might be the case. Listen, I'm just a messenger, all right? How y'all doing tonight? It's been a minute, okay? I choose to be guided. I know it's been a minute. I don't know if you guys heard, but it was my birthday, baby. Yes, and it's still my birthday. I celebrate for 30 days. But then, of course, every day is a special day in one's life, right? It just depends on how you make it. How y'all doing? I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And you know how we do it. All right. Hello, everybody. Hi. I see the people. Why am I scared of large groups of people? Oh, okay. So, because you're probably feeling a lot of energy in those large groups. Okay? One thing that happens, especially during an evolution of the chosen. Chosen means those pioneers. Right now, the chosen, have been awakened. And what the divine has told me about the chosen means, simply or not simply, that you are a pioneer in the movement of the new earth. You are a pioneer in the divine call and the divine vision for humankind. And that is a significant call. Some people misuse the conversation and the title. They call it a title. I don't say it's a title. It is just what you are. You came here. You were chosen. You were chosen as a pioneer in the movement. You may be a generational curse breaker. You have chosen ones go through a whole lot. And once a chosen one has evolved, gone to that next level, you are very sensitive to energies. Highly sensitive to energies. And at some point it becomes this idea that because there's so much that's going on in a room, so many energies going on, you're now seeing everything, your eyes are wide open, your energy is wide open, so you may feel anxious. Sometimes those anxious feelings are feelings that are symptoms of the ascension of humankind, period. Whether you are chosen or called, whichever. That's true. Yes it is. For me in the next couple of months. Okay, so I'm going to tell you. If you want a consultation, I'm going to say email princess-odilia@gmail.com. I will also say that's not something, I don't just tell people, okay, this is going to happen to you in 2 months. I'm a firm believer of this. One's journey, everybody's journey, is specific to them, but the timing of it is based on the soul's timing. And it's also based on how you are moving along in the journey. Then there's at some point you have elevated to the point that gravity literally in the spirit room takes control, right? So I'm not going to tell you, I'm not even in a private consultation session, I wouldn't tell you this is going to happen to you in 2 months. What I have a gift in doing, yes, I am a prophet, so yes, I will prophesy. If it comes to me in the time, it will be something that is in that now. My calling is to help you, is to guide you. Not to do it for you, not to tell you how to do it, but to guide you into the way, show you the truth in the way, to guide you that way. I was just telling someone earlier today, okay? And who is that? Okay. Yes. Okay, Andrew. And thank you for being here. I'm gonna say, I was just telling someone earlier today, there's a difference. The divine is really wanting us to just wake up. In the indoctrinated formats, we've always been taught that, well, God's going to do it. God's going to do it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it to God. And we sit back and we wait for God to do it. And what came to me earlier was this idea of when you have children. I remember the time when I intentionally started pulling back and doing everything, being the captain of my children's lives when they became adults. And what makes a parent feel good is when the child is able to implement what you've taught them along the way, to really be able and to go forward in the way. That is so amazing. As humankind, we've been taught, and as a result of the sedation, as a result of the indoctrinations, we've set back and we've allowed ourselves to pass the buck. We pass the buck. Oh, God's going to take care of it, guys. I'm not going to worry about it because God's going to do it. And God is saying, will you just do it? All the particles of me, you guys are individual particles of me. Like, do it. Do you have any idea how fantastic you are? How amazing you are? How strong you are? The ability and power that you have. It's not a bad thing to say that you are a healer. It's not a bad thing to walk on up in it like you own it. To be you 100% authentically you. The divine is wanting us to just like, come on, man. Wake up. This is like embarrassing. No, it's like, can you imagine having your children and you have taught them, you showed them the way, and then when they get grown, or you're grown and your parents, you're asking them every little bitty thing, or I'm just going to wait for my mom and dad to do it. And no, the divine is not any different. It's the same thing. It's all love. Literally. So, one of the toughest parts of that journey as we become spiritual adults is living in the now. We want to know what's going to happen. When is it going to happen? Is it now? Is it later? How long do I have? Oh. This is not a microwave get-rich-quick scheme. We are required, the responsibility of us is to go beyond the natural aspects of us, the natural man, and to go into the truth, which is the soul, the divine course of us, that divine course. And that's the most authentic piece of us. It doesn't have rules. Do what you do. Do what you do, you do it. You got to do what you do until you don't want to do it. Then you go back and find out that why did I do that? And why did I do it that long? And how is it that I did it that long? Did I like it? Did I not? So now that I don't like it or I do like it, now what am I going to do now? It's not beat yourself up along the way because you found out that you had to do something and then you find out that this thing wasn't right. It's really not like that. Do what you do and do it. Do it well. Do it till you don't want to do it, or you want to keep doing it and you want to do it more. And that's in every area of your life. That's how you learn. That's the name of the game. Literally. And speaking of games, I think we're going to play one. My friend got powers and he just started flying. Help. Okay. All right. Started flying. Help. Okay. All right. Well, you never know. in the coming years, the children that are born today, in years from now, they're going to be looking at us like we are like boof, boo, the fool. They're like, what the hell? Who were these people? Right? Because we really are so magical and powerful. We really, 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 really are. So it's just time for us to wake up, smell the coffee, and get with the program. So tonight, I don't have a specific topic. I really don't. But I think that we're going to play a game. We're going to see what's happening and what's going to come out and what message we have. Okay? Let's see. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I wish I had some music in the background, but I don't. So, listen. Oh my goodness. Oh, that came out. Okay. It says, have faith. Have faith. So whoever you are, I want you to have faith. Okay? It says, it's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. So that's just like what I started off saying. Like, you got to call back your power. Something is going on. You need to call back your power. Someone is draining you. Whoever is listening, someone is draining you. Yet still, you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Now, we hear about faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, right? Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. But what are we having faith for? Right? It is so important for us. I'm telling you, wow. I don't know, I just feel like just grow up. Grow up. And stop letting people drain you. Protect your power, protect your peace. Protect your energy. You've come to a place in your journey that, listen, you've come in a place in your journey right now that, because things are really looking up. So you could be really kind of relaxed and feeling a little bit more relaxed than what you have in your entire journey for years maybe. But it's not a time for you to get it twisted. It is not a time for you to start slipping. It's not a time for you to start letting people back in your energy that the divine moved out while you were in the course of your journey, and they showed their behinds, okay? They showed their tails. If somebody shows you who they are, believe it. Also know this, just because someone apologizes, it does not mean that they have evolved. And unless an individual evolves, especially for those of you who laid down your life for this journey that the divine has called you to, listen, baby. If someone was removed in that cycle, 9 times out of 10, until you done brought that baby home, it's not time to open that door. No, not yet. Whoever I'm talking to, someone is draining you. And maybe it's you being drained because you are putting yourself in that energy via your thought or something you're doing that is having them draining you. Don't let just anybody in your energy. It's not time for you to just lay your hat down like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? After you've been in something for so long, you can be like, oh my Lord, whew, that was tough. But you still have, you are out of the jungle. You are. You're out of the jungle. You are really, you're out of the jungle now, baby. And congratulations on that. But you still are in the course. You're still in the course of it. And you still need to be careful. Continue to be strategic. This is chestnut checkers. Continue to protect your energy. Protect all aspects of you. Okay? This is so important. I don't know, that might be it. That's what we're talking about today. Okay? I'm going to keep telling everybody I'm 56 and I'm happy. I feel like I can do whatever I want. And I'm telling y'all got to grow up. You have to grow up. You have got to grow up. For those of you who are entering the journey, many are called and few are chosen. Chosen ones are pioneers. Trust me. If you knew the journey of a chosen one, you probably wouldn't want to be like, I'm chosen, I'm chosen. And you can't, no matter what you say, if someone is chosen or chosen, that is someone who has been divinely appointed in this movement, in the journey. Okay, so you already know who you are. You've already you've been doing the bit, okay? And you've been, whoever I'm speaking to like this, hey, you've been like Harriet Tubman up in here. You've been doing a lot. You've gone through a lot as well. And in this time, there are people who were not there for you when you were down. There are people who hey, just because you are over it, it doesn't mean that it's time for you to open the door and let them all back in. It doesn't mean that. So you move accordingly, allow for the divine to move you. For those of you who are in twin flame relationships, yes, those relationships are fated, and understand that a twin flame also does not mean that you can have a twin flame relationship and it could be either in one that was in this lifetime that you physically remember, or it could be someone who was from a past lifetime, a soulmate that was actually your twin flame that you guys are continuing on in this life. It could be that as well. Okay? Either way, continue to be guided, choose to be guided every step of the way. Don't make moves and start being quick, because you are out of the thick of it. You are out of the thick of the journey. I don't know, I feel like very, this doesn't mean go, letting everybody back in. Those of you who have been on a sexual sabbatical, maybe I'm not supposed to say that, hopefully you don't flag the video. Doesn't mean it's time for you to open a door, right? You haven't made it to the celebration. You're getting dressed for it. You're getting ready for it. Who this is for, and you know who you are. It is, hey, stay cool. Be happy. Get excited. But you are still on a mission. You're still on a mission. And you are still sacred. Don't go letting everybody up in your life, whether romantically or platonic. Energy is everything. Every solitary thing. Okay? Somebody could just be in your space and it just be the wrong energy. Okay? That's what I feel. Because and listen, some of the people that you have to let go, they may be family. And just because someone is family does not make them exempt from the fact that if they have been removed, they've been removed. Some doors have been shut for good. And it may seem like a hard pill to swallow. I mean, because you love your family. Those who are chosen, I mean, God, you're empath, you're loving, you're all those great things. And it may hurt. But you have to take a stand. You will take a stand. But this is to confirm the stand that you're making, you're on point, baby. The stand that you're making, you're totally on point. You're not off the grid. And yes, it sometimes it hurts because it is family. Whatever. I don't care if somebody passed away or if there was a wedding or whatever. That does not mean that you have to put yourself back into a room that you know they have crossed the line plenty of times before, and in your evolution you saw it clearly, and they were removed. You decided to move away from that energy. If they have not evolved, there has not been an evolution in their life, it's the same thing. Don't allow yourself to be a pawn for someone to hurt again, or you put yourself in an energy because, well, this is what it's supposed to do. It's my family. I'm supposed to be here. No, you're not supposed to be anything but in your peace. Okay? That's it. In your peace. Everything else can get them hands. I mean, just whatever. It's not that. Okay? Divine, and who I'm talking to, Divine is already giving you different company. All right? And like I said, if there's a twin flame, you'll know who it is. And those people have come forth. If you have evolved and you are a chosen one, then that person is going to possess the strength, and they're going to, you will find yourselves back in the same space, and you will know that it's right when it happens. You're not going to have to go back and forth in your mind. Is it, I don't know. You know, that's not what this is. Whew, I swear, this energy. Oh, wow. I said protect. Protect yourself. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. Did I not just say that? I cannot. It's okay to, oh my God. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Listen. See, you're ascending, and you're ascending rapidly. It's like this. I don't know. It's like you're on the plank for the big catapult. Like, I mean, you've already seen some evolutionary changes. You've already seen it. You've been experiencing it. But there's this, okay. But what you've been given, they're just nuggets. You haven't even seen anything yet. You haven't seen it yet. Wow. Ooh, confirmation. Perfect combination. You made it. Some of you, it's the soul, baby. You done connected with your soul. I know about you. I don't know about you, but I've been on a romantic excursion with God. What you mean? And I know who my soul is. Oh my God, are you kidding me? The connectedness is amazing. I called myself, and I had a little glass of wine, because I haven't been drinking and things like that. So, like at all. And for months and months, And I had a little, like this much. And I mean, nothing's wrong with it. You have your wine and love on it. Hell, I still got some wine. I mean, it's just there, right? But you know what really blew my wig back? Was that after I had it, and it was a little bit, it wasn't like it was a bad thing, and it felt good to be in the space where I could do what I want. If I wanted to have it, I could enjoy it. But it's like it messed up my high, my natural high, my spiritual high. Not religious, literally just the energy, the ascension. It was messing with my flow for that moment. Not to say it'll be all the time, but it was that moment. Being so high energetically that it feels that good. And I went and I looked and found about some teas and things that I could get that were all natural, and then some drinks called Kin. Like one of them was, it's Kin, I believe it is. That's one of them. I had a nice, just, it had ginger in it and some things, but it was a nice little, they say the buzz without the buzz or whatever. I went and decided to do something like that and felt good, just relaxed, and because I was already relaxed, but it was just like, that party mode, relax with myself, right? You're okay. You're not alone. So I know you're feeling it, all right? I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. And I know that as the collective, the 144,000, we are there. We are there. And I'm just so glad to be a part of the fam. You know what I'm saying? So what is this other one we pulled? Strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Look at that. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. What do we do on ICBG? No, sorry. I choose to be guided. What do? We plan and still flow. Plan and flow. Plan and flow. Not hustle and flow. Plan and flow. Okay? Plan and flow. I was listening to a transformation video with Dr. Joe Dispenza earlier today. And this young lady who they had just given her like the ticket of death almost. And she had decided she was not going. She decided at first she wasn't going to live. But then she was given a reason to live, and she decided to create and map out her plan of how she was going to move forward. See, that's the exercise. We need to plan your move. It's not just God gonna do it. No. What is your move? If you're sick in your body, see yourself healed, accept your healing. But then how do you see yourself healed? How does it feel? Do you visit that feeling every day of the feeling of healing? Are you literally making a concentrated effort in your exercise of healing? She went, I'm going to put it on my, if it's not already, in my playlist. Dr. Joe Dispenza's transformation videos is on my playlist. Check it out. Okay? Because it's time for us to do the work. You have to make the effort. And there's different types of meditation as well. There's meditation where you're meditating and you're just quiet. I love bold, beautiful meditations. I'm always talking about them. But that's a beautiful thing, those meditations. But those are the ones that really you just sit there, you're quiet and just rest in that. But then there are those meditations that I do like that Dr. Joe Dispenza offers, where they are exercises, like rewiring the brain and different things like that. I love what he does because I mean, at first, I have been taught by the divine, like firsthand. No one could have taught me because I was so indoctrinated. I was so indoctrinated. So I wouldn't listen to none of y'all, okay? Nobody could have told me anything, especially about what I talk about now and what I know now. So it was so great when the divine led me to a video of Dr. Joe Dispenza, and it confirmed what God had been teaching me. It confirmed it, not as if I was looking for confirmation, but it confirmed it. And then not only just in confirmation of the spiritual connections and the connectedness with the divine, but also the scientific proof and study of what just naturally happens if we allow it to happen. If we really step up to the plate and grow the hell up and be those spirit beings that we have been called to be. I mean, that's where the new earth is going anyway. I mean, it's going to be that anyway. So, I mean, some people will do it as a result of, for the sake of their peace, because that's just where we're headed. That's what it is. I mean, it's really, it literally is what it is. So, I mean, certain things just will begin to phase out and it won't work anymore. And not because man made it not work, it's because the divine, it's just a divine course. The ball is in the court. Now, with the awakening, the transformation, it is so profound globally that certain things are just going to happen. And it's going to happen. And whoever's on the road is on the boat, and whoever isn't. But it's not, these little fleshly little things won't really have anything to do with it. It will be all up to your soul. It will be up to your souls. Because souls will be exiting rooms. Like, I can't do this right here. I have options now. There are more people awakening. I don't have to sit and ride this boat. I don't have to ride this bit with this energy that refuses to listen or refuses to be guided. I'm just going to go ahead and pick me another ride. Right? I'm just going to pick me another ride to do this life. Because the soul is on a mission. You feel me? That's just real. That's just what it is. And that's the way it is. That's if you know. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. Okay. Healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. What did we just talk about? A deep healing. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. So, you're going through healing. What did I say? You've been healed enough to keep going. There's still more to come. But you've been healed enough to keep going. That's what's happening. Okay? All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I do. Hey. Oh. Than you ever know. Hey, hey. It's for sure. And you can always, okay, listen to this. Trust in yourself. You've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. Okay? So we're going to be trusting. You're going to have faith, and you're going to trust. You're going to do what you have been called to do. That's what you're doing now. Let's see what's going on with a number. Let's see. Ooh, I tell you, this is like, man, you've been on the pause. It's like a big pause. Wow. And it's a heavy energy. Ooh, if you don't let that, man, call back your power, blessed and transmuted, baby. Do you understand me? And look at what it is. Personal power, your personal power. You got to protect it, honey. It says abundance, prosperity, strength, harmony, confidence, wealth, empowerment, epic romance. Listen, I got to tell you something. The other night I had a dream of a big, fat skunk. And the skunk was like big, like a little bear, like a cub. But that's big for a skunk, right? So the skunk in the dream was moving to and fro at different places throughout the dream and stuff. It was pretty interesting. Then the skunk walked over to me on his hind legs and stood over me. In the dream, I wasn't like scared to run or anything like that, but after it stood over me, I woke up. So I looked up the spiritual meaning of a skunk. And the spiritual meaning of a skunk was that they are confident. That the skunk is, I didn't even know this about the skunk. I mean, because what do we care about a skunk other than the fact they stink? Okay, so we're running not because we think they can harm us, but the fact that we don't want them to spray us. Okay, get your stanky self gone, sit down somewhere. That's what we are with the skunk, okay? But in the dream, well, what the spiritual meaning was, that the skunk is, they're known to be very, very confident. And also protectors, because I saw them with their cubs and they were protecting their cubs and all of this. But whoever you are, you're very confident. You got to protect your power. Call back your power, blessed and transmuted from whoever, and even if it's been in your head, stop thinking about that. Stop wandering, because we have been in that time of reflection. And like I believe I said before, in the time of reflection, there's not a time for you to sit and waddle in the past, and especially from the perspective and lane that you have been in. At the same time, there are some of you who have powerful stories that you need to share, because it's going to help somebody. And there will come times that you are able to share your story so that it can save lives. All right? You can save a lost soul. Save someone that's in trouble. And if you had not gone through it, then they wouldn't have anybody that they could even trust to lean on. So those are also, that's a possibility as well. I cannot explain this energy. Wow. And it was pretty tough, like just starting the live. It was pretty tough starting the live. I didn't even, I was feeling like an energy of stuck. But you're not stuck. That's the thing. You're completely not stuck. So that means that there's somebody, whether in thought or whatever, calling themselves, and it's like it's a sneak attack. A sneak attack on your energy. I'm telling you, it's a sneak attack on your energy, and you need to call it back, blessed and transmuted, because I'm telling you, if you feeling what I'm feeling, it's not a good look. Protect your energy. You're still in that space, and it doesn't mean that people get an opportunity to come on up in here. Come on up in your space. Okay? I want to thank everybody for showing up today, for coming. I love you all. I know I just like popped up on here as per usual. I usually don't do like a whole thing with a jig to let you guys know that I'm coming, but I know that you're here, and I just love you. I love you guys so much. Let's see what we have here, though. Let's see. Holy Spirit, you got something for us. Yeah, I just thought I'd just get on here real quick. And real quick has turned into almost an hour. That's me. Almost an hour. You know, there we go. What do we got? Oh, look at that. The eye candy. What is that? What's going on? Are you like doing something? What are you? It says intuition. Oh, I didn't read that. Oh, wow. Okay, first, 8 may be important to somebody. It was 8 and then 55. All right, the eye candy. Take a break to enjoy fresh air or gather with friends for a delightful time. Appreciate the natural beauty around you waiting to be discovered. You may soon start an exciting new project or enjoy a charming date. Use your charisma to connect with others and create meaningful interactions wherever you go. Okay? See, you got some new company going on. You got new. Then there's abundance, prosperity, strength, harmony, confidence, wealth, empowerment, epic romance, it says. All that is good and pleasant in your life is about to multiply. Angels are sending this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being that lie ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Look at that. Use your personal power for the greater good. See, because you've been in, this journey has did a humdinger on you, right? It did. And people disrespected you. People, oh God, they disrespected you, talked about you, called you, what they say, called you everything but a child of God, lied on you. They did so much that just was not fair to you. And it's so not right that somebody did you like that. It's so not right that people felt that they could do you like that. And you still, with love, you moved forward. And the Spirit say you even considered allowing those same people who talked about you, who lied on you, called you everything again but the child of God. You're so loving and forgiving, you almost let them back in your room. You've been considering. And it's just the idea of them, the consideration of their company has literally drained you. This is your confirmation. I know it may hurt, but it is what it is. Yeah. They're still the same way. They are still in the same energy. They have not evolved. They have not evolved. Okay? And it is not for you to give your energy to them. Because it's draining you and you haven't even put your foot all the way in it. You just had a few conversations and said a couple of things, and it's like that energy. It's like just to open the door, just to get a little crack at you. They just wanted a little crack at you. Got you all discombobulated. You energetically just all discombobulated because you're already giving it too much energy. The idea of going back in that room got you feeling anxious and anxious, and you don't know if it's fear or what. But just to let you know, anxiety is on the same tree as fear, as the foundation of it is anger. So you have to be careful and understand. I did a video, forgive them for they know not what they do, even though they did it intentionally. When you are on a particular frequency, you can only understand whatever on that frequency. Whatever it is, you can only understand and comprehend on that frequency. Unless you are, that person is moving to go beyond that frequency, intentionally making strides to move beyond the current way of thinking and being. But if they're still doing the same thing in the same mundane position, or rather, they're still, you know if they're not on a spiritual plane. You know that. You know if they, I mean, if they're on the same religious plane, and they're not moving um, out of sedation. You know that. People have been hurt, because I find that there are so many people hurt. So many people that are angry, so many people that are manipulative, so many people that have absolutely no compassion, none whatsoever. And there are so many people hurt, but the fact that people are hurt, that does not mean that you are to save everybody that was hurt. That person that is hurt, a lot of times what happens, if you don't deal with hurt and you don't deal with anger, guess what? That energy takes over the inside of you. It takes over the spirit side of you. Some souls have exited, some original souls have exited the rooms, the vessels of people, because it has the anger and the anger and the hurt has taken on formation, such that it has transformed the individual, and it has become their natural state of being. So they may look the same because they have the same body, but they're not the same. And that's just the truth. And they are living in this embodiment. Some souls, it's like some souls are trapped in these vessels. Some original souls have been trapped in these vessels by like a hostile takeover of the goons that were created as a result of the hurt, pain, and anger. It went from the hurt and the pain to the anger to now it has completely transformed the vessel from the inside out. So who you're looking at is who you're looking at. They may be the same, but they are not the same on the inside. And literally, some of these vessels do not possess the original soul. Some vessels are literally living in like a blank canvas. It has been it's under an operation of a negative energy. And they're highly manipulative. Highly manipulative. I don't give a damn if they are in church praising God. I don't give a damn. Don't you go back in that room. Don't go back in that room. There are people who are in the church and use the scriptures for martyr. Ways of binding people and controlling people. Don't go back in that room. This energy that I am feeling is completely uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, and it happened just before I got on here. It was like I was feeling stuck. It was like moving through some quicksand or something. So you know who you are. Don't go back in that room. That's all I keep saying. Don't go back in that room. Let it go. For real. Let it go. It's going. Not only will it be the same how it was before, it's going to be worse. Yeah. This message is for you. Wow. And the spirit say that is the truth. Yeah. That's the truth, baby. You have to protect your energy. Call back your power from those people who who you started cracking the door for because you loved it. Nope. It's the answer is no. Yep. They're waiting for an opportunity. It's the entity. No, no, no. No, of course not. It's not all in vain. But up the road. Oh my Lord, I cannot. I have never felt this energy before like this. Or, oh my gosh. No. No, no, no. Wow. Whew, you've carried this burden for too long. It's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action toward happiness. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? Oh, wow. Spirit wants me to stay a little bit longer. Hi, y'all. Wow. What time is it? I love you guys. Wow, wow, wow. Well, well, I am going to, whoa. I almost knocked you guys over. But I'm glad to have come. Oh, wow. I'm going to play a game. I think we're going to play a game. A very quick one. You know me. This wasn't the plan for my night. Not tonight. But it's all good. Oh, wow. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. We got 25 and then 6. So we've got here giving, receiving, sharing wealth, and generosity, charity. Wow. Okay, so I told you. 6 of Pentacles. You're going to be giving and sharing. Yep. It's justice. It's your justice. Fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect. The law. Yeah. That's what's happening. Yeah. And then it's temperance. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, Purpose, finding meaning. This is what you've been doing. So to cap it all off, that's where we ended up. 6 and then 7, it's like giving, receiving, sharing wealth. You know, that's something about people when we're talking about in this era, as you have ascended, as you have gone to this next level, sometimes it's very hard to receive. You can give freely. Those who are chosen, you're givers. You're automatically givers. But it is for you to also receive. And especially for the abundance that is getting ready to enter your life, which is in every area of your life. We're not just talking about money, okay? Because money is just money. But it's not about that. And who I'm talking to, you didn't do it for that, right? That's not why you've done your call. You didn't do it for money. You're not chosen. What is this hair doing? You're not chosen just for money, okay? The journey of a chosen one is not pretty at all, okay? It's just not. It's just not a pretty journey. I'm telling you, if you knew what a person has to go through, you wouldn't want to be a part of it. People wouldn't be saying, oh, I'm chosen, okay? Well, first of all, it's not something you can give yourself or make claim on yourself or nothing like that. That is a divinely appointed position. Trust and believe. 100%. That's what it is. Nobody gets to... You can't just make up and say, I'm chosen today. No. And it doesn't mean that you're less than of a person because many are called, few are chosen. God said to me that to be chosen means that you are a pioneer. Okay? It's not, oh, Spirit said take these 3. All right, so we, oh, wow. Wow. All right. Oh, Lord. Told me to take these. All right, I was going to put them back. All right, so we have, let me hold this up. We have the sun. All right. Positivity, pleasure, happiness. Your life is really getting ready to be completely different. Like you're on a whole nother plane. A whole new world. Literally. The number 19 may be significant. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, right? All is well. Then it has hope, fun, faith, calm, faith, purpose. Again, we got the sun here, the star. We've got the sun and the star. The sun and the star. Wow. Renewal is restoration in every area of your life. Spirituality, fortune, good omen, rejuvenation. Wow. See, this thing here, in what we were talking about, the stagnation, I said I've been feeling this stagnation, just getting ready to turn this video on. It was like this whole energetic energy of stagnation. It says exhaustion, burnout. That's what, burnout, deep contemplation, stagnation, restlessness, stress. You know, sometimes stress, I know when I had my real estate investment and consulting firm, that was what I would call a good stress, right? I feel good. Just moving. But there is no such thing as good stress. Be able to flow, balance yourself, and your life is you're walking into a balanced state. I don't even want to I cannot mess this up. You guys, I mean, this is like you're the sun, the star, and the Ace of Wands. You got a new project, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. I mean, all of this came out. So you know what that says to me? Like I said, I was feeling this exhaustion, this... You've been in spiritual battle. You've been in, oh my God. You've been in spiritual battle, physical battle, psychic attacks, spiritual psychic attacks. Oh my gosh. You've made it through some things that you shouldn't have made it to. I mean, a normal person wouldn't have made it through. You just wouldn't. Okay? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You wouldn't have made it. Wow. And this is your justice. God is restoring the balance in your life. See, this is when God takes the wheel, man. Wow. That's all I keep saying is wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay? Wow. I don't think I ever had a combination just come out like that. Like, it just really just came out like that. I love it. I love it. I love you. I love you. Yes, that is so amazing. I think, and then I'm tired. Oh my God, you are so amazing. You are so amazing. I'm so happy for you. I am so happy for you. You are just absolutely amazing. Literally. Oh, wow. I mean, wow. That's all I got. And it goes along in alignment with everything that I was saying. It's like confirmation of it all. Just like what I was saying earlier. It's just a complete confirmation of it all. It's amazing. Oh, wow. Wow. That's all wow. They say, she gonna say wow again. Yup. Wow. And that's it. Wow, wow, wow. You're not in the crossroads anymore. I wasn't even gonna play cards. The spirit said pull these out. That did give me a little breath when I looked at those. I'm like, whoa, that's something. Watch how you, the videos and things that you watch, pay attention to what energy you're feeding yourself. On TV, in the movies, whatever it is. It's not just the company that you're keeping. The company meaning like what you're entertaining, what you're choosing to entertain as well. In your mind and outside of your mind. What are you choosing to entertain? Right? That is draining you. Pay attention. Pay attention, baby. Yeah. All right. And take one more off the top. That's it for now. That's what it's saying. Even in that, I choose to be guided. Let's see what happened. What are we doing now? Hello. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Oh, enough. Take them as they are. Ooh. Says working without results. See, that's that energy. Is that something you're contemplating? Lack of long-term vision, limited success, or rewards, work without results, and distractions. Mm. See, you've put in the hard work. And this distraction, this energy that you're entertaining, is causing you to contemplate your successes. Spirit say that's right. They, and what you're entertaining, they carry the resistance to change, fearing change, holding on, stagnation, decay, and personal transformation. Resistance, so see someone, wow. Wow, so all of this energy, confusion, indecision, information overload, stagnation. Wow. First thing that came out was manifestation, 111, in terms of this timing. Manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, and diligence. This Page of Pentacles. As a part of the manifestation, but yet there's this energy that is just staggering. Call back your power from the people you've been given some energy. It's a person in your life. Yeah, it's a person in your life. I already showed all this blessings, all the blessings. It just came out in the cards. I mean, that's something that we were just talking about earlier on, was about the blessings. But this energy of stagnation, it's like an out of breath type energy, just like it says, overloaded and just out of breath, cannot do it anymore. Too much, too much, too much. Too much. Wow. Here are the, I cannot, look at this. Okay. Take a few deep breaths and turn your focus inward. You need time to reflect and consider your options. Rely on your inner strength and trust that you're moving in the right direction. What may seem like a pause in activity is simply a natural part of your journey. Independence, purpose, solitude, growth, healing, aspiration, drama alert. See, someone come with a whole bunch of drama. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. And that's it. Spirit say this one here. Okay. New beginnings, baby. New beginnings for you. Opportunity, courage, achievement, endings, new beginnings, adventure, love. Keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. You are completing something significant, and it's rewarding to see yourself level up. It's time to close an old chapter and embrace the new adventure that's about to unfold. Congratulations, baby. Boom, boom, boom. You did it. You did it. You did it. Ooh, the Spirit know how to pull you too. Okay, so we're going to take, what is that? All right. I'm just going to see, and we'll just turn the page and see what we come up to right here. Okay? And then we're going to say, good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night. All right. Okay. Seven of Swords. The card signals cunning actions, marked by betrayal or deception. It suggests a scenario where someone may be employing trickery or strategic thinking to navigate a situation, aiming to elude detection or consequences. Wow. So this is a moment of reckoning and reflection. There are going to be some truths revealed. You need to challenge the self-deception. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in a whirlwind of nothing. Okay? The thoughts in your head, because you're not stagnated anymore. You're not stagnated anymore. There's nothing that can stop you. Nothing that can stop you. You're not being stopped. What happened in the past is in the past. It's not now. You are a star rising. You are a phoenix rising, literally. And the complexities of keeping secrets urging a more honest approach. So, whatever it is that happened in the past, let it go, including those things that have held you back. Listen, don't fall for the okie doke, okay? You have so much that is like right at the door. You're like literally at the door. You are literally a star, the sun, everything is just like there. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I choose to be guided. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that we can help the channel grow. 2026 is going to be absolutely awesome, and we're going to be ending 2025 with a magical bang. I love you guys so very much. So very much. Very, very much. And I thank you so much for listening, whether you are watching this while it's live or you are watching it not live, okay? I love you. I'll be uploading it either way. And thank you for coming. Goodbye. Transformation it is so. Transformation it is so. Transformation it is so. Transformation it is so. Yes, it is. And so it is for you. I love you. Bye. I always, that part.